How about this one? At Dopper6, towards the end of ECW, you started to get more physically involved with Justin's opponents, hitting hurricanranas off the apron, etc. Did that come about by Paul persuading you to do it, or you persuading Paul to let you do it? Thanks.
Well, first of all, you're welcome. I think I just wanted to do, because usually I would get one good spot. Right. And that I think I came up with, and I was just like, oh yeah, I said, I wanted to do it like off of the apron to make it, I wanted to be seen. You know what I mean? I wanted people to see me. And I was like, well, Lita always does it in the ring. How about I do it outside of the ring for something different? And I remember being in New York. I think, was it Carino that I did it to first? I know I did it to Carino. I did to the Sandman. But that one I wanted to practice because I had, you have to jump and you have to land the right way on here, and then you have to flip your body, and we were going to the floor. So I wanted to make sure like I wasn't going to hit my head, which I did hit my head on the friggin' ring post, and that's when I split my head open.
Right.
But yeah, Paul never said to me, you need to do more. I never remember Paul saying you don't do enough, you need to do more. It was always me trying to, like, I hate to say get my spot in, but like just incorporate myself. If the guys were going to let me do something, I wanted it to be something good.
Right.
So that was that. But yeah, it was me. It wasn't really Paul.
First time you hit the hurricanrana, what were you thinking with the spinny? Were you getting a little like what?
No, it goes really quickly.
Okay.
And like it's weird because you're getting a pop, but at that time you're not focusing. Like I'm just trying to do it and get it over with and move on. Because my nerves are bad. I have awful nerves when I do spots like this. So I just wanted to get it over with. And the one time I remember, I don't even remember hitting my head, but when I got up, the front row in New York was like, you're bleeding. And I was like, oh, here, my head was literally split open. That when I went to the back, like I remember the I don't know if it was the athletic commission, because that was a thing in New York, right? I remember there were steps, and the athletic commission or a doctor or someone was right there, and Paul grabbed me and pushed me all the way up the steps, like, don't let anybody see your head.
Oh
I'm like, I can't even move. I'm like walking up the steps. And Carino's girlfriend at the time just grabbed a bottle of peroxide and just dumped it. On my head. I'm just sitting there. All this peroxide is all over me. And I'm just, because it was wide open. I probably should have had a stitch or two, but I never went to the hospital.
Did it sting, the peroxide?
I think it did. Yeah.
It had to. Oh my God.
But I didn't want to get an infection. So I was like, and she was so sweet, the girl. And I was like, can you clean it? Can you help? Can somebody help me? She's like, I will. And then she just started pouring in. And then we had the cotton swabs. And I don't know. Couldn't put a Band-Aid or anything because my hair was there. So I might have put gauze on my head. I don't even remember.
You didn't want to take the blood and smear it off?
I wasn't doing a promo about my my spot that I did. But
it
was me. It was me.